Summer brings the sizzle of barbecues, the taste of watermelon, and the sharp, familiar scent of a swimming pool. We've been taught to trust that strong chlorine smell as a sign of cleanliness and safety. But what if that eye-stinging odor isn't a guarantee of a clean pool, but a warning sign? The truth: that powerful smell could mean the water is contaminated, not pristine. Understanding this flips our assumptions and helps us make smarter choices for our health. By the end, you'll know how to use your senses to spot a truly safe pool. We often associate a strong chemical smell with cleanliness, especially when it comes to swimming pools. But what if that familiar odor is actually a sign of something less than sanitary? Experts agree, a properly chlorinated pool, one that's truly clean and well-maintained, should have little to no odor. The water should appear inviting, clear, and almost odorless, a testament to the balance of chemicals working effectively. So, what about that strong chemical smell that hits you as soon as you approach the pool? It's not the chlorine itself that's causing that overpowering scent. That pungent smell is actually the result of a chemical reaction, a byproduct formed between chlorine and impurities introduced into the water by swimmers. These impurities include things like sweat, body oils, lotions, and, yes, even urine. The more people in the pool, the higher the concentration of these contaminants. The presence of that odor means the chlorine is actively being used up, working hard to fight those contaminants and keep the water safe for swimming. It's an indicator that the chlorine is engaged in a battle against the unwanted substances. The chlorine isn't just killing germs, it's also reacting with all those other organic materials. Think of it as a chemical battle, a constant struggle to maintain a healthy balance. The stronger the smell, the more intense the fight, the more contaminants the chlorine is battling. And ultimately, the dirtier the water. A pool with a strong chlorine smell isn't a sign of cleanliness, it's often a sign of neglect. A strong odor signals depleted chlorine levels, meaning the chlorine has been working overtime and is running low. This depletion leads to a higher risk of germs and bacteria thriving in the water, creating an unhealthy swimming environment. So, if your eyes sting and your nose wrinkles from the overpowering chemical scent, it's definitely time to question the pool's cleanliness and consider whether it's a safe place to swim. Trust your senses. They're often the best indicator of water quality. If it smells harsh and overwhelming, it's likely not as clean as you think, and it might be best to find another pool to enjoy. The real culprit behind the pool smell is chloramines, byproducts formed when chlorine reacts with nitrogen from sweat skin and especially urine. Chloramines are not added on purpose, they're a sign of contamination. The worst offender, trichloramine, escapes into the air, causing that sharp odor and irritating your eyes and skin. Chloramines are less effective at killing germs than free chlorine. So, a smelly pool isn't just uncomfortable, it's less safe. Red eyes and itchy skin mean you're swimming in chloramines, not cleanliness. The more chloramines, the less protection you have from harmful germs. Picture chlorine as Pac-Man, gobbling up germs in the water. But when swimmers bring in sweat, lotions, and urine, chlorine gets sidetracked, binding with these contaminants to form chloramines. This reaction ties up chlorine, making it less effective at killing germs. The more people and contaminants, the more chloramines, and the stronger the smell. A quick pre-swim shower removes most of the sweat and oils, reducing chloramine formation. Just 60 seconds under the shower helps keep chlorine free to do its real job. It's a small act with a big impact on pool health. Showering before swimming is one of the easiest ways to keep the water clean for everyone. The allure of a refreshing dip on a hot day can quickly fade when you consider what might be lurking beneath the surface. The real danger in a poorly maintained pool isn't just the unpleasant smell that hits you as you approach. It's not just the cloudy water that makes you question its cleanliness. It's the unseen world of germs that can survive and spread rapidly in such environments. These microscopic invaders are the true threat, turning a seemingly innocent swim into a potential health hazard. We're talking about organisms that can cause a range of illnesses, from minor skin irritations to more serious gastrointestinal issues. When chlorine is busy fighting contaminants like sweat, sunscreen, and other organic matter introduced by swimmers, it becomes less effective against specific germs like Cryptosporidium. This parasite is particularly resilient and poses a significant risk in recreational water settings. Then there's Pseudomonas, a common bacterium found in water and soil. E. coli, a bacteria that needs no introduction, and norovirus, a highly contagious virus, can thrive in inadequately treated pool water. These pathogens can lead to a variety of unpleasant symptoms, disrupting your vacation or leisure time. Crypto is especially tough because it has a protective outer shell. This shell allows it to survive for days, even in chlorinated water that would normally kill other germs. This resistance makes it a persistent threat in swimming pools and water parks. Swallowing even a small amount of contaminated water, which is almost inevitable when swimming, can be enough to make you sick. It's a risk that many swimmers unknowingly take each time they enter the pool. Bacteria can cause skin rashes, leading to itchy and uncomfortable skin irritations that can linger long after you've left the pool. They can also lead to painful ear infections and unpleasant stomach bugs that can ruin your day, or even your entire vacation. These illnesses are a common consequence of swimming in contaminated water. Crowded, unsanitized pools are perfect breeding grounds for these germs, as the high concentration of swimmers introduces more contaminants into the water. This creates an ideal environment for pathogens to multiply and spread rapidly. Chlorine isn't instant. It requires time to effectively disinfect the water. It takes time to kill some germs, especially the more resistant ones like Cryptosporidium. The disinfection process is not immediate, and there's a window of vulnerability where these pathogens can still pose a threat. And if it's tied up as chloramines, which form when chlorine reacts with sweat, urine, and other organic matter, that window gets even bigger. Chloramines not only reduce the effectiveness of chlorine, but also contribute to that unpleasant chlorine smell and can cause eye and skin irritation. The more contaminants present in the water, the more chlorine is needed to maintain a safe and sanitary environment. The more contaminants, the higher the risk for everyone in the water, as the chlorine struggles to keep up with the constant influx of pollutants. This creates a dangerous situation where the likelihood of contracting an illness significantly increases. Swallowing contaminated pool water can lead to recreational water illnesses, or RWIs. Diarrheal illnesses are most common, caused by germs like Crypto, Giardia, and norovirus. Skin infections like hot tub rash and swimmer's ear are also frequent, especially in poorly maintained pools. Breathing in chloramine-laden air can trigger coughing and asthma, especially indoors. Eye infections like pink eye are another risk. Most of these illnesses are mild, but they can be severe for kids, the elderly, and those with weak immune systems. The discomfort and disruption are reason enough to take prevention seriously. A little caution goes a long way toward keeping your pool day fun and healthy. Let's break down 3 common pool illnesses. Crypto is a parasite with a tough shell, making it highly resistant to chlorine. It can linger in water for over a week. Its main symptom is severe, long-lasting diarrhea. Hot tub rash comes from Pseudomonas bacteria, thriving in warm water and causing itchy, bumpy skin. Swimmer's ear happens when water gets trapped in the ear canal, letting bacteria grow and causing pain and swelling. These illnesses show the limits of chlorine and the importance of good pool hygiene. Each one is a reminder. Proper maintenance and personal responsibility matter. Stay alert to protect yourself and others. You have the power to keep pools safer for everyone. Shower with soap for 1 minute before swimming to wash off sweat and oils. Take regular bathroom breaks and never urinate in the pool. Teach kids the same. Avoid swallowing pool water. Remind children to keep their mouths closed underwater. Stay out of the water if you're sick, especially with diarrhea, and wait 2 weeks after symptoms stop before swimming again. These simple habits drastically reduce contaminants and disease risk. Safe swimming is a shared responsibility. Small actions add up to a healthier pool for all. Make these steps part of your routine every time you swim. That strong pool smell, the one that hits you as soon as you walk through the door, isn't a sign of cleanliness, as many people mistakenly believe. In fact, it's quite the opposite. That overpowering chemical scent doesn't indicate a well-maintained pool. Instead, it's trying to tell you something else entirely. It's a common misconception that a strong chlorine smell equals a clean pool, but that's simply not the case. It's a warning. It's a red flag signaling that something isn't quite right with the water quality. Think of it as your nose's way of raising an alarm, urging you to pay closer attention to the pool's environment. A truly clean pool, one that's properly balanced and maintained, has little to no odor. The water should be inviting, clear, and free from any overwhelming chemical smells. The absence of a strong odor is a sign that the pool's sanitization system is working efficiently, keeping the water clean and safe for everyone. So use your nose. It's your first line of defense. If the smell is strong, almost burning your nostrils, it's time to be cautious. Don't just assume the pool is clean because of the intense odor. The water's likely full of chloramines, which are formed when chlorine mixes with sweat, urine, and other organic matter from swimmers. These chloramines are not only responsible for the unpleasant smell, but are also far less effective at killing germs than free chlorine. This means the pool is less able to kill germs and bacteria. Speak up if you notice a harsh odor. Don't hesitate to voice your concerns to the pool staff or lifeguard on duty. Your observations can help ensure the pool's water quality is addressed promptly. Ask about water testing and maintenance procedures. Inquire about how frequently the water is tested and what measures are taken to maintain proper chemical balance. Understanding the pool's maintenance practices can give you peace of mind. Pool operators must keep water balanced, regularly testing and adjusting chemical levels to ensure a safe and healthy swimming environment. This includes maintaining proper chlorine and pH levels, as well as addressing any imbalances promptly. But swimmers play a key role too in maintaining a healthy pool environment. Our actions and habits directly impact the water quality and overall cleanliness of the pool. Shower thoroughly with soap and water before entering the pool. This simple step helps remove sweat, oils, lotions, and other contaminants from your body, reducing the burden on the pool's sanitization system. Take breaks frequently to use the restroom and avoid accidents in the pool. This helps prevent the introduction of harmful bacteria and keeps the water cleaner for everyone. Avoid swallowing water, as pool water can contain harmful bacteria and chemicals, even in well-maintained pools. Be mindful of this, especially with children. And stay home when sick, especially if you have diarrhea or other contagious illnesses. This is crucial to prevent the spread of germs and protect other swimmers from getting sick. These habits protect everyone in the pool, creating a safer and more enjoyable swimming experience for all. By working together, we can ensure that our pools remain healthy and inviting spaces. Enjoy swimming with new awareness, paying attention to the pool's environment and your own hygiene habits. A little mindfulness can go a long way in ensuring a healthy and enjoyable swim. Choose quiet, clean pools for the safest fun. Look for pools that are well maintained, with clear water and minimal odor. These are often indicators of a pool that prioritizes hygiene and swimmer safety. A smart swim is a healthy swim, and by adopting these simple practices, you can significantly reduce your risk of illness and enjoy your time in the water to the fullest. Make every pool day a good one, filled with fun, fitness,